It's middle of March. This week there's been appalling weather forecast, and it's mainly linked down to Storm Gareth, which has come across the Atlantic. So we decided to get out of Snowdonia and come over to Ynys Mon or Anglesey, where we're right in thinking that the weather might be a little bit better, but it's still very windy. We're going to do some coastal walks. Last night we spent the evening on the beach at Ynys, and we've made a short drive along the coast further north to Bull Bay here, which is Port Tecog, and hopefully do a nice little 1 hour walk, and then we'll go on and show you another walk further around the coast later on. This walk starts outside the Anchorage B&B, where there's a public car park. It's well signposted around the walk too. If you want to do this walk yourself, we put a link to another web page on our YouTube description, which gives you full details about how to find it and where it is. It doesn't take long before you start to feel out in the country. These are the ruins of an old windmill. I've got to say, we're having a little bit of difficulty even walking against the wind here. So we've now got to Castell Farm. This is where we turn right and then take the coastal path back to Bull Bay. It's now getting seriously windy on the top of this cliff. There's even been some spin drift off the sea blow right up here. So that's our Bull Bay walk done for this morning. Really spectacular second half to it along the cliffs there, and although the wind took something away from it, it certainly added a lot of dramatics with a view out over the sea, especially for Alison. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go somewhere else, aren't we?
Along the coast towards Ynys.
Good, we'll see how that one turns out. It's the afternoon now, and we've driven around the coast a little bit, and we've arrived at Ynys. Got a nice harbour behind me, and you can see the wind is still pretty strong, although it's eased off a bit. The waves are still crashing in. I'm glad we're walking around the coast rather than going up a mountain. So let's carry on and we'll follow this other route. We've just walked along the prom, past the other car park. We're going out into the country now. So this walk is 5 miles long. I'm going to have another guess at how long it will take. My guess is 2 hours?
3.
The footpath's just taken us through someone's garden, but we're now out in open fields again. So we've been walking down this lane for about 15 or 20 minutes really, and we've finally gone past a chapel, past a house on the left. Here's the turn-in that we need to take to get nearer the sea. This path's taking us down the hill, and we're going to end up at Porthwen. The sea's certainly calmed down a fair bit and the wind's dropped, so that means that our walk back along the coastal path to Ynys is going to be a lot more pleasant. Down here on the right there's the ruins of an old brickworks. I'm just going to pop down there and have a quick look over it while Alison goes on ahead. Now, I don't think we're on public land here, and it's a rather narrow and steep little track that leads down to the foreshore. Wow. Can't Rube, there's a pretty big drop down there. There's a dog over there barking away. Nobody else around. I wonder if it's lost. Oh my god. There's somebody just doing skinny dipping coming out the sea. Well, better go and chase Alison up now. We're back up on the hill after all that excitement, and there's some more industrial archaeology over here with the winding wheel. Past the Hell's Mouth Gully, we've decided to turn left on a footpath and cut the walk a bit short because we're running out of time. This is going to cut out a large section of the coastal path, but it is going to save quite a bit of time getting back to Ynys. The lookout point that we missed is just at the top of that hill, and down over there to the left there's more brickworks over there. Well, that's it, we're back at the end of the prom at Ynys here. It took about 2 hours, but we did cut a lot of the route off along the cliff tops there because we knew we were late. So the lesson here is it always takes longer than we think. But another lesson we learned today is try and choose